Good afternoon. Everybody knows what a good Samaritan really is. And I couldn't be more prouder of Houstonians and our own Megan the Stallion, who I am collaborating with, her congresswoman, the congresswoman for this area, and NACC, NACC, the National Association of Christian Churches, who see a problem, don't wait to be asked, but get ready. This is the first of many houses that we will be restoring that have been devastated by the freeze. And you know what FEMA told me about this disaster? Is that when there's a flood, you can just drive by and see the line on a house and you say that house is in bad shape. But with the freeze, you can't find the many different people who are hurting, whose homes are in shambles, whose roof is in shambles. And this is what we are doing. We're going to all the homes through the generosity of Megan the Stallion and the hard work of NACC and their family. This is Mrs. Ortega.
I'm right here.
This is Ortega, Mr. Ortega, and the whole NACC team to help people in these neighborhoods that have hidden disaster. This house has been built in 1950 by Mrs. Cerf's father. And when we came, none of this was here. This was in shambles, no porch. And this had been so damaged because of the water damage. And she didn't have water. And so the work of NACC and their whole team, and their contractor, where is he up there? The contractor, have created a miracle. And that miracle is that this has been completely restored, the outside of the house, the water has been turned on, and she now has a porch that has a ramp for her to be able to access. This is what we're going to be doing. Our next client is 95 years old, and so we are intending to bring light to people who suffered in darkness during the most devastating disaster freeze that we had ever experienced here in Texas. So many people lost their lives. We're glad that Lolita Cerf lived, was able to get in a hotel. But we lost a 95-year-old in this area, froze to death, 11-year-old froze to death, a grandmother and her three grandchildren tragically burned to death. And so this was a terrible, terrible impact on our community, and one that we should never go through again. And I might say that we are all working now in the federal government and the state to own up to its errors. And we as legislators, members of the United States Congress, are going to demand accountability for our constituents, and also will be introducing federal legislation that this will never happen in Texas. But we couldn't do this kind of work without the generous philanthropy of all of these wonderful people. So first, let me have the representative of NACC to say a word as he presents. You're going to go present this first?
I sure am. Listen,
It looks delicious.
Miss Lolita, we've gotten a little close since we started this project. I feel like I'm a part of her family.
Yeah.
That's right. Miss Lolita, listen, coming from NACC, I want to give back your house to you. It's been our honor to take your house and bring it back to a livable space for you.
All right.
I hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
I hope that you get long life from it. And I just want to give you one more thing, just some fresh fruit for you to eat. I'll hold on to it till you get in the house. But it's been our honor to work with you
We'll do it like
to
that.
help you,
Put it down here for a minute. There
just
you
to
go.
help you get back
Thank
into
you.
your beautiful home.
Thank you.
All right?
Put your hand on it so we know you got it.
That's
Okay?
it.
All right.
All right.
She got it. All right. I'll hold that.
Thank you so
Here we
much.
go.
All right. And then our contractors, come on out, my brother. We told each other I came by here when none of this was done. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. And none of this was done. No porch. This was all looked like it was built in 1950. Look what we got today.
Yeah, when we come here, it was total disaster, and I want to say thank you to NACC and to Miss Lolita. She was very nice with me. She was very nice with all the employees here. We done something very good for you.
Thank
I'm
you.
very happy that
Thank
you're going
you.
to come back home and enjoy for what we've
Thank
done. And thank you for everyone that support this group. And thank you, Ms. Congressman. And thank you, Darren, too.
Well, you have been
and
a
for
blessing.
everyone.
You've been a blessing.
I went through all what you asked, and I believe that we've done the maximum that is possible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Darren,
Thank
he
you
has a
for
big
everyone.
heart, and he wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah.
So he's going to be working with us with many more houses that are going to get done. So let me let Miss Lolita Cerf speak and let you know how she feels.
I just want to say that I feel so blessed. And the freeze was a blessing for me. Because this house, I don't know how long it would have been standing. But I just want to thank everybody. Everybody's been so kind. Thank you. God bless all of you.
All right. We got new friends.
Yeah. We are here for you, man.
So let me. She was saying that if this had not happened, she'd be in another disaster. Who knows what happened to this house? So we can't thank NACC, and I want to thank the Ortegas, Mr. and Mrs. Ortega, Pastor Ortega, who wears his faith in his heart, and he has been helping us. I've been doing testing with him. We've been feeding people with him, giving water with them, and we've had many more problems that we're going to solve with NACC all over the nation. I want to take a moment as we thank the Ortegas, and as I conclude, to thank Brother Dempsey. Mr. Dempsey came from the Teamsters, and he spent 2 weeks with me on the ground, bringing in the Teamster trucks and feeding people everywhere. He doesn't live here. He lives between Philadelphia and he lives in St. Louis. He was a real Teamster, working with the president of the Teamsters, Jimmy Hoffa. And he took his time to come down here and work with us and deliver. He left me a Saturday 2 weeks ago, and he's had a massive heart attack, and we lost him. And so he's no longer here, but people might have seen him standing behind me. I want to pay tribute to him because everybody knows that he was a lifesaver to NACC. They've been working together for years. And I just want to pay tribute to somebody, a stranger, that came as a good Samaritan to help Houstonians. We went from way north to way south for 2 weeks with Teamster trucks coming in and giving to people who are desperate. So I want to thank him. And then, of course, how proud we are of my constituent, Megan Thee Stallion, let me get it right, Megan Thee Stallion, who made us proud last week with the Grammys and her words about Houston. She wanted to do something. We have to be so proud of the young people that have come from Houston, and they just want to give back. And that's how, working with NACC, working with Hiawatha, who is very much engaged with this community, and working with NACC as well, that we were able to put this project together. Megan Thee Stallion won great Grammys last week, made us proud with her music, Savage, told a story, and she made us even more proud by joining with Queen Bee, Beyonce, another Houstonian who's working every time we're in need. She comes to her aid. And Megan Thee Stallion said that she was growing up admiring Beyonce. It's wonderful when Houstonians can come and give back. So thank you so very much.
And I did leave her a video and thanked her.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. So, and she will get it. So this is it. You can look around, and we just want to say a big thank you. We're not finished. This is the first. And we'll be doing others, and we hope that we'll hear from others who are in need so that we can try and help them as well.